If I bought Facebook and Google and Apple and Wall Street hated it, if I bought Bitcoin when Wall Street hated it, then I'm getting rich. I bought Bitcoin, and there's a simple formula if you want to make 10x your money or even 100x your money. And this is the formula.
Bitcoin Zella stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoin Zella today and enjoy the new edge. In this video, Michael Saylor will talk about the secret to 10x or even 100xing your money. He'll share key COVID lessons, why he traded paper dollars for Bitcoin before it was too late. Plus, could Bitcoin hit $13 million by 2045? Let's catch him up to know more.
I bought Bitcoin, and there's a simple formula if you want to make 10x your money or even 100x your money. And this is the formula. Find something in the world everybody needs, nobody can stop, and few people understand. And if you find that, if it's like obvious, Amazon, Google, Facebook, iPhones, Bitcoin, digital capital, digital money, digital photos, digital relationships, digital video, if it's obvious and nobody can stop it, but you go and you talk to a bunch of people with more money than you, and they're older than you, and they're more successful than you, and they all say, I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, at that point, the cowardly response, the loser response is, well, a lot of people told me to give up on it because they don't get it, so I won't get it. And the right response is, I'm going to study it and decide if they're wrong, and I'm going to make a decision for myself. And if I got it, if I bought Amazon when Wall Street hated it, if I bought Facebook and Google and Apple when Wall Street hated it, if I bought Bitcoin when Wall Street hated it, then I'm getting rich.
When I think of you, I think, this guy's got balls. The whole world is saying, oh, yeah, and you really get paid in proportion to your courage, too. So let me ask you this last question as we wrap up. Do you think courage is genetic? Do you think you built it? You used to be more scared, and then over time you learned it's like a muscle? Where'd the courage come from?
I think it's one part courage, it's one part conviction, and one part clarity. But the conviction comes from the clarity, and the courage comes from the conviction. And at some point, if you've done the work, then you have the conviction. And if we go back and look at the history of the human race, there's a dude running through the forest and sees a lightning strike, and he sees the tree on fire. And at that point, you either run away from the fire because it's scary, or you go and you stare at it and you take a bough and you capture the fire and make a torch. And if you're a little bit smart, you keep a fire for yourself. And if you're a lot smart, you think, wow, I'm going to create a bonfire. I'm going to sell fire. I'm going to go take it and carry it from tribe to tribe and from place to place. And I'm going to use it to cook food and scare away animals and clear the forest. And maybe one day I'll make steel. Or maybe if you're Henry Ford, you'll put the fire in an engine, put it in a car, and give humanity wings, right? Right, that's the human condition. Are you going to run toward the fire or away from the fire? And, people define themselves in that way. I'm not the first guy to decide to look at fire and decide I'd like to commercialize it. Henry Ford did it. Edison did it. John D. Rockefeller did it. Everybody throughout human history that you admire, Madame Curie, it's like, that's radioactive. So here's an acid test. If I tell you it's radioactive, do you think I'm going to run away from that? Or do you think I can create a nuclear reactor and create unlimited energy forever? Right? And the engineers think think I'm going to harness energy. I'm going to harness volatility, right? And I would just say I'm not the only engineer in the world. I'm inspired by a lot of engineers that came before me. I feel very fortunate that I was given the opportunity to harness digital energy and put it in the hands of other people.
The cryptocurrency market has taken a sharp dive today, with billions wiped off in just a matter of hours. The total market capitalization has plunged 9.7% in the last 24 hours, reaching its lowest level since November 2024. Investors are on edge as Bitcoin and other major cryptocurrencies struggle to maintain key support levels. The volatility is nothing new, but this sudden drop has clear causes driving the sell-off. One major factor rattling the market is the recent trade tariffs imposed by U.S. President Donald Trump. His executive order, which enforces a 25% tariff on imports from Canada and Mexico, along with a 10% tariff on Chinese goods, has created uncertainty across global financial markets, including crypto. In response, Canada and Mexico announced their own retaliatory measures, increasing fears of a full-scale trade war. This uncertainty has triggered massive liquidations, with over $2.25 billion worth of crypto positions wiped out in the past 24 hours. Traders who had placed leveraged bets expecting prices to rise found themselves forced to sell, intensifying the downward pressure. More than 738,000 traders saw their positions liquidated, making this one of the biggest liquidation events in crypto history, surpassing even the FTX collapse and the COVID-19 crash. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and top altcoins have all suffered double-digit losses. Ethereum plunged 16% to $2,589, while XRP lost 16.4%, trading at $2.40. Other major cryptocurrencies, including Dogecoin, Cardano, and Tron, also saw steep declines, shedding over 10% of their value. The market's high leverage has only made matters worse, as small price dips can quickly turn into cascading sell-offs. In just 4 days, over $700 billion has been erased from the market. The total market cap fell from $3.57 trillion on January 31 to $2.81 trillion today, marking a significant decline. The crypto market is now 17% down from its all-time high of $3.73 trillion, reached in December 2024. Key technical indicators are flashing warning signs, with the market breaking below crucial moving averages and the RSI approaching oversold territory. While bulls will attempt to regain control, uncertainty remains high. If the market doesn't recover soon, further sell-offs could push crypto prices even lower. Investors are watching closely, hoping for stability in an increasingly unpredictable landscape.
El Salvador, which has made $300 million in profit recently from their buying Bitcoin. Do you see a day where Donald Trump has a U.S. reserve in Bitcoin?
I do, actually. I think that Bitcoin is emerging as the world's reserve capital network. It is the dominant capital network of the world. So the dollar is the world's reserve currency. And you recall, I said money is currency if it's short-term medium exchange. It's capital if it's long-term store of value. And if I bought Facebook and Google and Apple and Wall Street hated it, if I bought Bitcoin when Wall Street hated it, then I'm getting rich. I bought Bitcoin. And there's a simple formula if you want to make 10x your money or even 100x your money. And this is the formula. I bought Bitcoin. And there's a simple formula if you want to make 10x your money or even 100x your money. And this is the formula. Find something in the world everybody needs, nobody can stop, and few people understand. And if you find that, if it's like obvious, Amazon, Google, Facebook, iPhones, Bitcoin, digital capital, digital money, digital photos, digital relationships, digital video, if it's obvious and nobody can stop it, but you go and you talk to a bunch of people with more money than you, and they're older than you, and they're more successful than you, and they all say, I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay? At that point, the cowardly response, the loser response is, Well, a lot of people told me to give up on it because they don't get it, so I won't get it. And the right response is, I'm going to study it and decide if they're wrong, and I'm going to make a decision for myself. And if I got it, if I bought Amazon when Wall Street hated it, if I bought Facebook and Google and Apple when Wall Street hated it, if I bought Bitcoin when Wall Street hated it, then I'm getting rich.
When I think of you, I think
The cryptocurrency market has been shaken by massive liquidations amounting to $2.24 billion in just 24 hours. The ongoing global tariff war has intensified market instability, leading to one of the largest crypto sell-offs in recent history. Ethereum took the hardest hit, with combined long and short liquidations exceeding $609.9 million. Over 730,000 traders faced losses, with the largest single liquidation order recorded on Binance for an Ethereum/BTC trading pair worth $25.6 million. Binance accounted for 36.8% of all liquidations due to its vast user base, while other major exchanges like OKX, Bybit, Gate.io, and HTX also saw heavy sell-offs. Long traders bore the brunt, losing nearly $1.88 billion, making up 84% of total liquidations. Many had anticipated another bullish wave, only to be caught off guard by the sudden market downturn. The collapse was triggered by U.S. President Donald Trump's announcement of new tariffs on imports from China, Canada, and Mexico. This geopolitical uncertainty sent shockwaves through the crypto space, pushing top altcoins like Ethereum and Cardano into double-digit losses within an hour. Analysts have compared this liquidation event to the FTX collapse and even the COVID-19 market crash, emphasizing its severity. Investor sentiment has taken a hit, with the Crypto Fear and Greed Index indicating a state of fear. Historically, such market conditions have often led to lucrative buying opportunities, as cautious investors seek to capitalize on low prices. However, the uncertainty surrounding global politics continues to weigh on the market, keeping traders on high alert. And do not forget to subscribe to Bitcoin Seller. The most important news will reach your inbox on a daily basis and for free. I do not know why you have not subscribed yet. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you on your financial journey. Until next time, happy investing.